What's going on, guys? It's your boy Childish. We're back at it again. Yeah, buddy. Dusting off that subscriber showcase summoning edition. Summoning edition. For those that are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. What is this subscriber showcase summoning edition about? Let me get at it. Basically, we announced the way back when the subscriber showcase being able to do some kind of unit and rune reviews on people that I find on my arena list that are also on my friends. So I had the opportunity to look them up through my friends list, see their units, talk about the units, their strengths, their weaknesses, and then fight them in the arena. Well, the bad thing about that is that other people wanted to do subscriber showcases, but I didn't. They were not at the current arena rank that I was at. So because when my channel initially started, we were free to play before my wife and I started getting each other gift cards for birthdays and Christmas and holidays and stuff like that. We did not summon a lot, right? So we didn't have a lot of summoning sessions. We couldn't keep up with the pay-to-win players. So what we did was we incorporated a subscriber showcase summoning edition for people that wanted us to summon at least 10 or more, a premium pack worth of summons. And since they offered us the opportunity to create a summoning session for our channel, we took the time to do a showcase on their unit. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. This is part one of the subscriber showcase summoning edition, where we talk about his units and runes, and then see how we can change them for the better. And then part two, we'll be doing the summoning session with Dubbies later tonight. So, well, you'll see it today, but she don't get off work till later tonight. So. All right, first up, your big baller shot caller, Julian. I am a big fan of a Despair set, so we'll go ahead and kind of do the run on this particular unit. I do like, because he has a higher chance of, critting for this third skill, and, has a good chance of, both of them have the stuns, right? So having the Despair set is really nice. I do like the opportunity with the higher crit rate bonus here to have crit damage on the 4 slot, assuming that you can get his crit rate, upwards in that 50%. Now, of course, one skill has the bonus, but not both skills, right? The other one just has the opportunity to stun. So, because of that, I do like if you get your crit rate up a little bit more. Play around with the crit damage on this one. He is a very, very strong hitter. In addition, if you find yourself getting yourself a nice set of fatal, I'm not going to go through all the runes here, but consider going, like a fatal or rage with that, again with that crit damage on the 4 side, just because this particular unit, if you didn't know, has one of the highest base attack powers for any 4-star unit, so you could definitely take advantage of that with getting the most amount of attack power on there, attack and crit damage on there to do some absurd amount of damage. That being said, if you're trying to use them for a little bit of a kind of a hybrid with damage and utility with the Despair, then I do like the Despair set on him with attack, crit damage, and attack. And the reason why I would say crit damage is because he has the opportunity to do tons of damage and stun, so we love it. But yeah, you can play around with that, see how it goes. Let's take a look here. Another big baller shot caller. Rocking energy across the board, so I'm assuming that you're just not at the point where you can farm, dragons consistently. Considering the units that you have, I would assume that you can get pretty darn close to clearing B6, if not already. And B6 does drop 5-star, rare runes, the Revenge, the Violent, Nemesis, all that stuff. So keep on trying to work on that. In addition, look in the, magic shop when you find the Violent runes. I'd love to see a Violent set on this particular unit. And you can go a multitude of things: Violent Energy, Violent Nemesis, Violent Revenge, Violent Guard. Really all you want to do. I do like the fact that you're focusing on 2 HPs and then a little defense here. That is a nice kind of a hybrid. I've seen them go all many ways, where they've gone high hit points with no defense, a little bit of defense, high hit points, but I see a lot more combinations of either all hit points or a hit point defense. on this one. So Violent endures another set, and the reason why I say that too is because since this unit is a survival threat in the arena, generally if you have an arena defense, good setup going on, they know that this unit is going to continuously, make you stall as far as killing him. So they might focus on going on him first, trying to break his defense, trying to stun him, this and that, whatever. So having a good amount of resistance, if you could find it in the substats of your runes, is good. Now I wouldn't substitute a resistance rune here. I think this is too valuable here to get a hit point. But resistance percentages on the substats with the hit points are good. Get a violent set on him when you can, and go from there. All right, actually, this is not too bad of a Megan considering where you're at. Swift focus, speed, hit point, and accuracy. So, as you already know, utilizing this rune for the speed, eventually try to get yourself a percentage-based rune here with equivalent speed or more. 92 extra speed, so that's pretty darn good. The only downside is that your hit points are a little bit low. For a 5-star Megan, I like to see her in the 12K to 15K benchmark, kind of in there. Pretty darn close, but definitely need a little bit more hit points to go with that. And I mean, obviously, we kind of know where that lies. We're losing the percentage out from here. I think had you had a percentage from there, it'd be good. So can't go wrong with the farmer here. Looks like he's all leveled up and looking good. Fatal energy, I'm assuming attack across the board. Good. Nothing to change there. Keep it rocking. You can consider putting Fatal Blade if the substats are right. But it looks like you got yourself a nice little array of speed here that is kind of helping you out there. So pretty cool. Let's take a look at stats here. Swift Blade, speed, crit rate, and attack. Okay, so I see this kind of common with the speed. As far as the blade rune goes, you have to kind of play around with that to see how far you want to go with this. I personally don't like going too high on these particular 4-star runes or lower because they only go up 1 speed at a time versus 2 speed per level up on the 5-star speed runes are better. So keep a lookout for those. Let's see here. Crit rate, speed looks good. Crit rate, nice, very nice. And then in addition, keep in mind that this unit is built on support. Your main goal is to make sure that he crits to get this skill. Your main goal is not to attack. Okay. So having hit points on 6 here is going to help him survive a little bit more. 9K or 10K hit points is doable for where you're at right now, but you'll notice that in the later stages, he's too important to lose him to some AOE. So having a little extra hit points there is great. It's great. So, all right. One thing to mention here: keep in mind that when you use this on auto, you want to be able to utilize your first skill as much as you can. If you keep on maxing his skill out, that'll reduce the cooldown time, allowing you to use the second skill more, and that's going to take away from the extra 20% attack gauge you would get from hitting your unit twice versus 1 time. So keep that in mind. Next up, cases, we got Swift, Speed, Hit Point. Oops, fail. Hit Point, okay. So Speed, Hit Point. I kind of like this setup if you have... I like this with Despair, or I like this with Swift if you have the accuracy substats needed to get the job done. So, as you guys know, the fixated continuous damage for 3 turns is a big thing for different giants, high-end giants and dragon zones. Being able to hit the unit for 5% of its max HP, regardless of how many HP or defense it has, is very, very beneficial. Do consider going Despair on cases when you get the opportunity and runes to do it. And I would still do the same thing: Despair, Speed, Hit Point. If you have the accuracy substats. If you find that some of the Despair runes or energy runes that you have on the side for the 1, the 3, and the 5 runes have more hit point percentage substats, then consider going Speed, Hit Point, Accuracy, looking for hit point percentages on the 1, the 3, and the 5. Okay? But Despair is generally the optimal setup for this one, considering that this skill can be utilized every 3 turns, but every 2 turns when max, which is really, really nice, clearing your way through Trial of Ascension and or Giants B10 or B8. On. Yeah, buddy. Violent Blade, nice set. Love it. Now, here's the deal, and I won't go through your runes right away. I was just gonna put this out there because a lot of people that are watching this will get in this scenario. Before you went to Violent, right? You had yourself a combination of Energy Blade, Energy Guard Blade, whatever this and that. And my question to you is, when you made the switch from Violent from all the other runes to Violent, were you able to maintain or increase the amount of crit rate you had on this particular unit? Meaning, were you sitting at 100% crit rate with a random energy set, energy blade set, before going to the Violent set with the 84%? Because in my opinion, if you had the opportunity to have a little bit more hit points and 100% crit rate versus having, 80% or lower, whatever, with the Violent set, it's beneficial to have the constant heal on this particular unit with 100% crit rate versus having a Violent set with like 70% crit rate or 60% crit rate. A lot of people make the mistake. They're like, oh, I know that Violent is important on this guy, so I need to do it. But they drop 30% crit rate and they lose out on a lot of potential heals when their other one was, more consistent, more reliable. So consider that. Keep on getting those runes. It looks like, you're finding the. Oops, there's a small fail right there. Make sure that you get yourself a hit point percentage rune. Now I know that you're putting this on just to increase the crit rate on this. So like I said, rune removal time, even though this is a great, the Violent set's a great set, if you have another Energy Blade set that gives you a ton more HP and 100% crit rate, then go for it, because the consistent heals with a higher percentage heal is going to be better for somebody that won't be hitting as often with less hit points. Okay. Rage Blade, yeah, buddy. So this is a great unit. If you guys haven't seen it, he was offered one of the Hall of Heroes. Critical rate bonus and reduces the chance of getting hit by a critical hit by 50%, which is nice, but he is generally a squishy unit, so the 50% crit rate defense is not, it's strong, but it's not as strong as it could be because it's not really a tanky unit. This is one of those things where it'd be nice, decreases the chance of receiving a critical hit by 50% is good on a tankier unit. So, but yeah, really darn nice. Stuns just like Julian and stuns just like Julian. So having a Rage Blade set up here to take advantage of the passive, but having a higher percentage crit rate is very, very good. So I like Rage Blade with attack, crit damage, attack, but we got hit points here. And again, I think he's putting this blade set in just to get the blade, how do I say, the crit rate increase, okay? I mean, obviously hit points help, but at the end of the day, you definitely want to take advantage of the runes that provide you, allow you to get the most attack power. So this might be something that he tested out that is just working good for him, having the ability to have, higher crit rate and having some crit damage when he gets the opportunity to get those runes. Maybe he's just having better luck, or maybe he's just waiting on runes, just better runes in general. I will say this. I do like the fact that the runes that you're focusing on here, in the 2, the 4, the 6 slot, are a little bit higher in level versus these 3. That being said, there is no reason why this couldn't be at +9 or this couldn't be at +9. Any of your 5-star units, I recommend getting all their runes. Let's see if we got any here. So this one here, +9, +9, +9, +9, +9. Yeah, get those at least to +9. That shouldn't be too expensive for you when you can. Let's take a look at the next unit. Brienne, yeah, buddy. So a very common setup for Brienne is the Despair or Violence set, and then a combination of whatever you need: Despair Guard, Despair Revenge, Despair Endure, and the same thing goes with Violent. You can run that too. Let's see. Let's take a look. So he's going speed, attack, attack. All right. So this unit is going to need a complete revamp. Again, you got this concept of trying to utilize certain runes because they give you set bonuses, when in all reality, the rune set is not necessarily important, more so than the stats that you get from them. So don't be concerned about making pretty subsets or whatever. Just get the runes in there that you need, and the types of runes that you need, the percentage. So right here, hit point percentage across the board. Despair set would be great, and focus on the hit point percentage and the resistance stats on this particular unit, so that he can be another survival threat. So let's take a look here what he's rocking. Take a look here what he's rocking with the defense. So right now, he just kind of has a combination of things thrown in there. Once he gets this Brian fixed, Brian, who, if you guys know, has one of the highest base percentage hit points, has the opportunity to do, get a lot of get a lot of hit points in here. So having a unit such as Eladriel definitely allows you to focus on that. How do I say? And take advantage of that. So, doing something like this, and then, even though I like to have, 2 healers in there, something like this might be a pliable thing to try. Obviously, if you get this one to spare, that would be really nice. Because this is more of a squishier unit, it's not really like a tank-based thing here. You'll have a hard time keeping this alive. But with 2 revivers, you have the opportunity to get it going. That being said, if this one is not on violence spec, he's going to have a hard time healing up everybody, right? So, I don't know if we have another unit here that we can throw in. Ooh. That might be a pain in the butt. If you ever get this Arnold leveled up, awakened, that might be fun to play with in there. Again, though, we really don't have a strong second healer to go with this team here. But at least the defense break will give the other units a target to go for. Double revive is always a pain. It's probably gonna kick out a lot of your people. But I'll go ahead and leave this like this, because obviously the units that you're using are the ones that are ruined the best. You could make a reason for that setup that we just did. Despair. Was it Brian was in there? Where is my... There we go. You could do this, then you'll be able to take advantage of the extra hit points on her. And that'll be nice. Again, though, Acasis in the arena defense, I find it's one of those things where it's like, it's good and it's bad. Just kind of depends on the stats you can get on it. If you can't get yourself a really good set of runes, I don't really suggest it. But, again, if you get this guy on Despair, this guy on Despair, this guy on Violent in the future, and then this one on, again, a nice, either a Violent Revenge or just getting the stats up there so that it's very, very high. This will be nice to go ahead and test out for now, anyway. Even though you don't have the second hero, at least this one will shield for a little bit, and if you get him, leveled up for your Giant Speed 10, he'll be important. So, but yeah, we'll have to keep everything the same for right now until you get yourself, get yourself your runes and whatnot figured out. So, Let's see if I left anybody out here. I think that was pretty much it. We got Yen here, Violent Blade. Attack, nice rune. Okay, attack, attack, attack. So crit rate actually is pretty good. Crit rate is really good considering you don't have a crit rate rune on here, so good job with that. You know, keep on leveling up these runes to +9 and +9. And go from there. Sky Dancer I haven't played around with a lot, so you know we'll have to get some feedback from our subscribers down below. If you have the Water to Sky Dancer, if you're high up there, you want to give them some feedback. I haven't utilized this a lot, but I mean, as far as looking at the skills, you know, if you're trying to make him, you know, something in such that, you know, take advantage of the healing aspect or whatever, then yes, a fatal set does make sense because, you know, you're trying to get yourself a little bit extra attack power to not only do some damage, but to heal well. But again, this is one of those units that really doesn't work well unless it's combined with another quality buffer, like a Chloe or like a Villagewell or something like that. So somebody that has an opportunity to put a really nice buff on your team. So, and Darian, last but not least, looks like you just got done leveling them up. Again, energy across the board. Get those runes to +9. Get this one to a percentage-based rune. Get that rune to +9. Get that extra substat. And then again, you know, once you get yourself a team that can farm dragons B6, you know, get to working on that and start farming these runes so you can get yourself some stellar runes. But I think that's pretty much it. Looks like everybody else is fodder. We'll go ahead and cut off right there. As far as your other units to focus on, I don't see it. You got so many Vertihills. Wow. Wow. I see the Wind Self. I see the Vertihill. I see the Wind Self, the Vertihill. I think a fun combination to try in the future. Let's see. We'll go ahead and go back to this menu here. Where's it at? There you go. An interesting combination to try in the future for arena offense. See how you do. Oh, I'll fail. Went too far. Speed. Attack gauge boost. AoE despair set with the stuns, tons of stuns. And then a single target damage dealer with stuns again. Now we don't have a defense break here, which definitely hurts. You know, we can consider putting in Roke or something like that, but with an attack gauge increaser, and then 3 units that could be based off, well, these 2 units based off despair, and then he has the ability to increase his speed naturally with his 3rd skill. Hard hitter. You should be able to push your attack gauge, you know, high enough to, you know, use your big whammies here to get them done, get them knocked out, and then go from there. Of course, it's kind of risky. No healer, but again, with a lot of natural speed for the team, and then the attack gauge, it might do relatively well. This guy's speed needs to be on point. You need to be pushing at the stage that you're at right now. You'll need to be pushing, you know, 175 to 200 speed to take advantage of this, because as we know, they made the changes with the attack gauge increase, and such that the person with the highest speed, if all attack gauges are equal, will be going first. So, and some of these have naturally low speed. So, all right. Forget how we had it. Okay, I think that's how we had it. All right. So that's it, guys, for part 1. Thank y'all for tuning in. I know it's a little bit longer video than most, but again, I want to give the user the most information I can. So shout out to Shuhari. If y'all didn't know, Shuhari is part of the Rainbow Room group of guilds. Rainbow Room is a a guild striving to be the top 10, if not top 10 already, and they have a guild alliance with the guilds that they're all working together to like sister guilds or whatnot, party guilds like that are working together to, slowly grow their units and runes and whatnot to allow them to progress into the better guilds and hit those top 10 ranks. So again, thank you for letting me do this. We'll be right back with part 2 of the Summoning Session Subscriber Showcase. Yeah, buddy. Beep. There you go. All right, everybody, we're back. Part 2 of the Subscriber Showcase with Shuhari. Thanks again for giving us the opportunity to summon for you. It's super exciting. Wow. I don't know if he needs our help here. Look at that. Look at that Arcane just sitting there. He is ready to go. He already has plenty of space. 53. He told me he had everything good to go. All we got to do is get our butt in 5001 and make it rain. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. It's about to go down. Let me find your... Where is it at?
It wasn't up there.
There we go. Hey. All right. There we go. Okay, so he says we could do the scrolls, the legendary scrolls, and the crystals. Now, here's my thing.
The crystals, too? Wow.
Yeah, so let's see if we actually get something pretty darn good. He wants a chimera, and he knows you summoned like 17 chimeras.
Oh, my gosh.
So
only 2. Only
2. So... yeah, this is it. He got the money to summon them and everything, so we should be good.
Okay.
I say if we get something really good, we'll just leave him the crystals because he'll need to buy energy refills and stuff like that.
Yeah.
To do that, so.
Okay. Let's get something
Starting
good.
Off, 6 lightning. You were on fire the last epic fail. So.
That would be awesome. 6 would be great.
6. I'll take 6. Champion. It's a champion.
Ugh.
I can't believe Comtours made an imp champion out of the original imp.
It doesn't even
It just looks the same.
Lightning.
Like, what the heck? Here we go.
Come on. Oh,
wow.
Really?
Gross. All right, we got the crappy summon out the way. Now we're ready for big stuff.
Yeah, let's be more specific. Lightning. 5-star.
5-star.
Characters he does not have.
There you go.
Okay. That's what we want.
Yeah,
Hear that come to us? Hear that come to us? That's what we want.
She just ate the mic.
Look it up.
So if that got real loud, I apologize.
I was whispering.
Marshall Cat.
Balls.
Oh, man. They better do us right. We only got one line. We need to turn it up. W's. Turn it up. Here you go.
I turned it up right there. Come on.
Ooh. I don't know if he has this one. But we'll check it out a little bit later.
I have not gotten one of these.
No, you haven't gotten one.
I'm jealous.
Yeah. That's
I always like new characters to play with, and so
yeah.
I'm jealous.
A great unit indeed for the arena.
Gross.
Oh,
Lightning!
Come on.
Something good.
4-star. Wow, Waterwork Shasta. You summoned a couple of them last one, too.
I think so, yeah.
All right. Well, we are back on point for hitting our 6 lightning. Let's keep it going.
Let's get something good. Something new.
Yeah, he says he needs the fodder, so...
Well, okay. Well, that's good then.
That feels good.
I think we got enough fodder, but let's get some more.
If we get the summon, it's a bonus, but the reason why he had to load up on the scrolls is because he needs fodder badly, so...
Okay.
Hey.
Enough of these.
Hey, we got one too many.
Let's get some lightning. 5-star.
We got some more.
5-star lightning.
Get it. Get some of that.
I'm
telling you.
Gross.
That's like the 3rd Marshall Cat. What's going on?
I know.
All right.
Lightning.
Finally, here we go.
Come on, 5-star, 5-star.
Nope, that's not 5-star. You should have seen Debbie's face. She thought it was there. I was like, no, not that one, babe.
I always get excited when I see lightning.
Yeah.
And then I get let down.
Grim Reaper, one of the greatest beginner units of all time.
Bernard.
And Bernard, look at that. Beginner units for days.
Hey.
It's a toast. Ugh. Where's our salamander?
Did we get one already?
No. I would have totally called that. We need a salamander and we need a big
I'm done with Marshall Cats. I want some lightning.
Yeah, Marshall Cats. That's enough.
Oh, and them too.
Champion. Get a champion.
You're so weird.
Magical Archer Water. Probably one of the dumbest summons in the world. An attack-based unit that has its damage based on defense. Really? Like, who does that? God.
Lightning!
I felt bad for anybody that was like me that got tricked into, like, using one early on. Just because it came to you, like, awakened. Ugh. One of your first units, you get it awakened.
Lightning! Come on, give us something good. Give me something good.
Oh, my God. Awaken units all day. All day, all night.
If you're going to give us lightning, give us something good.
Yeah, we need some natural stuff. Oh, there we go. Fodder is good. Epicon Priest Fodder. Yep. Young money.
Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my gosh.
It's coming. The big whammy's coming.
Come on. Oh, my God. I'm going to rage.
Rage it out.
Another serpent. Come on.
We need one more lightning.
We could get 10 more lightnings. I'd be happy.
10 more lightnings. There you go. That's not too much to ask for. Just 10 lightning. 10 out of 10.
I'm done with these.
Yeah, I know. That's
what. Imp champions. I'm done with
it. And the same one. Water one. You got
all
like 3.
day, every day.
Pinguino. There you go. Now we need Salamander, and it's a hat trick.
No, now we need some lightning.
We need lightning.
Yeah,
Awaken Salamander. Awaken Salamander.
Oh.
He got the other one. All right, Draco. So now he's
in brownie magicians.
Yeah, now he's gonna have himself work cut out. So they just recently revamped the brownie magician to give it an AOE defense break.
Pinguino.
I like it, but the defense break I think is only for 1 turn, so I'm gonna have to use it quick. Roid Rage. Yeah.
Lightning.
All right,
come
6
on,
lightning.
Come on.
Oh
my God.
It's the ultimate Pinguino.
The rage within me.
Toma. Isn't that funny? Where's no juice for you? Toma. Like tomar.
Yes.
Toma.
Which is drink for those of you that don't speak Spanish.
Oh, my God.
Come on,
You're doing the lightning. You're doing them justice. Oh, is that Julie? Julie.
Ooh, if he doesn't have Julie.
Oh, little lag.
If you do not have Julie, Julie's kind of the shit.
Yeah.
She's my rep monster a lot of the time.
Not that she's biased or anything.
Hey, Julie's the shit.
Hey, there you go.
Okay.
All right. Well, this will be our 8th lightning, so good job, W's.
I tried.
You did good.
Okay, come on. Big bucks, no whammies.
Awakened 5-star.
Ooh, we got lightning. I'm kidding.
It better be fire. Oh, my God. So sick.
Fail.
So, yeah, that's a fail right there. But if he's trying to work on the Dark Ifrit, I don't know. Yeah, take a look at his Dark Ifrit. Nope, he doesn't have the Dark Ifrit, so that'll be good.
Nope.
For the summons later on.
Oh, show.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
I don't see a Julie either.
Let's go ahead. He said he wanted to do the crystals, and we didn't get any
baller
quote-unquote game changers, so let's see if you got it.
Okay.
Let's see if you got it. Yeah, it'll actually. It's all good. It's all good.
I know. No.
Copper.
No. Fail. Okay, come on. Lightning.
Copper's still 2,000 and late.
Lightning.
Ain't nobody got time for copper. Mm-mm. Yes. Oh,
lightning.
Shit. This is where it's coming. Right here.
Come on.
So sick. That would have been perfect. Come to us. That was our last summon. You're supposed to give us some money in the bank. But I ain't gonna lie. That's 9 or 10 lightning.
It's pretty cool.
You did. That's sick. Yeah. We just broke the standard for getting lightning.
Heck yeah. Oh, I like the little character. The little...
Yeah, you like the brownie magician.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. As you stare at it. But all right. Anyway, Shuhari, thank you so much for letting us summon. We have a blast as always. If anybody wants to do these subscriber showcase with the summoning session, all you have to do is shoot me an email, childish402@gmail.com with your questions. We could do unit rune reviews, and then in order to do this, you will have to have at least a premium pack worth of summons or more, so that we can do it all together. Reason being is, guys, if I were to do unit reviews for everybody and anybody, I wouldn't be able to bring out the other awesome content that I do. I wouldn't be able to have time for anything. So the people that would like to get their summoning broadcasted over the YouTube, then we'll go ahead and accommodate you and work you in the schedule.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
That's it. We are done. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's been a pleasure to make these videos for you. As always, it's your boy Childish and
Dubbies.
with Childish Plays checking out.
Bye.
Take care. We'll see you next time.